armed bandits in Katsina State. In the video, which surfaced on Wednesday, a group of armed men, some holding sophisticated weapons, were seen on motorcycles riding in a group as officers wave on at them, causing an uproar on social media. Let's take a look.
Kai me yasa kake haka ne Aminu? Kai wannan ma. Me yasa kake haka ne Aminu? Me yasa kake haka ne?
Sun tubo argument ne.
What a story. Well, in a statement posted on social media, the police force said that the individuals are not bandits, but instead members of the vigilante group of Nigeria, and that the reports were false, malicious, and intended to mislead the public. The police further warned members of the public against creating and disseminating fake news, saying they could pursue legal actions against violators. That's what the police say. But you saw that video. Quite alarming. Go ahead.
Who signed that police statement?
I have his name. I'll give you his name, but continue.
Oga, you think we are fools? We are not fools. Oh. You called us for vigilante. So wait, let's even humor the stupidity and the ridiculousness in that message. Because these guys actually think we are fools and we are idiots. So are you telling me now that vigilante is way more equipped than police now in this country? Is that what you're telling me? Look at that big gun, vigilante.
Yes, it looks like an.
Is vigilante Abi? Okay. Let's even move further.
That's his name.
Oh, what's his name? Anyete Okonedeminiedu, First Public Relations Officer. Now, wow, so you must really think we are fools.
That's the newly appointed police PRO.
Police PRO. So you must really think we are fools. That's vigilante Abi. Please, next time, I just want to advise you, watching me. Please, just say it's AI. You will have said it's AI. It's easier lie than telling us lies to our face and making us feel stupid. This shows the complicity in the ecosystem. Are you telling me vigilantes are that armed? They have that number of bikes? They have that number of infrastructure? And they are moving with these high caliber weapons? And police is saluting them and looking at parade? Eh? Not even cutlass, so not even den guns, so these are some better guns. So somebody paused the video. I've had to even scream out the pause of the video.
Yeah.
Big guns are vigilante in this country. Our police spokesperson wrote, no, new police force person. Just say it's AI next time. Next time, lie on AI. Right. Don't lie on vigilante, lie on AI.
All right, Rufai, there are many faces to this terrorism thing.
I know. So what's that second story?
It was the oil
pastor.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not a representation of Christianity or any religion. Mm-hmm. I must have. That's a criminal. And also, that's how I also say, when somebody from a certain ethnic group does something or commits crime, it's not the representation of the entire ethnic group.
Yes.
Not all Fulani people are criminals or terrorists. Right. They are good Fulani people, not a representation. But you know what this story just shows? That there's a local ecosystem that funds all of this crime and criminality. Yes. So can we sip into the local ecosystem that provides the logistical support that fuels the economy of crime? And I'm happy that we started to sip into it. Let this pastor tell us more about these people.
Right.
And secondly, Shebi, these terrorists, they have family members. Nigerian government go and pick up their family members. They did it before now. Remember someone that was kidnapped in Bayelsa then? I think it was a legal person, was kidnapped in Bayelsa. You know what the opposing faction just did? They went to kidnap his own family member. So they said, when you bring our own family member, we'll bring your own family member too out. So it's tit for tat.
No, that's not legal.
All right.
You know, the Nigerian law says it's the person who commits a crime that should be arrested.
At the time when
you
the
don't go
kids-
and arrest third parties.
No, at the time when the kids are in the bush, and you see, Dr. But they don't need to tell us when they do it. Our own is that they should bring the kids out.
All right.
If government goes ahead to do that, they don't even need to tell us. All is that they should look for every means possible to bring those kids out. And that's just it, pure as in, we can quote law. Snake in the bush, rain. You know the rain has been falling lately. They are quoting law here. They don't arrest third party and them. They should do what they need to do. Government on this, bring out those kids. That's my own concern.
This is
Well,
the main
just to
point.
make
This
a
is quite
biblical
a
point,
shocking
the Bible
story.
tells us
Yes.
in the book of Matthew,
Right.
chapter 15.
Go ahead, Pastor.
Verses 16 to 7, chapter 6, verses 15 to 17. That in the end times, and it looks like we are at end times now, there will be false prophets and pastors who will appear in sheep's clothing,
Yes.
but who are wolves, ravening wolves, and ye shall know them by their fruits. This is a confirmation.
Right.
In Matthew 24, verse 24, the Bible also tells us about these fake pastors
Yes.
that will come. But it warns in the first book of Timothy, the same holy book, that believers should beware.
Right.
So all these people who have turned pastors into gods, this is a reminder of the book of truth, the book of life, what it says about all these pastors who turn the doctrine on the heads, who appear as sheep but are wolves.
The producer is asking, is it New King James Version? But
Pastor,
you know
King James's version. I'm quoting
Okay.
Pastor.
You know
I'm
what?
quoting King James's
You
version.
know what?
It's a false pastor. It
Oh,
comes in the garment.
Our viewers have to come to your church.
The same man will go to church and he will be telling them, let somebody say hallelujah.
This is unfortunate.
It's a
This is
false
very
prophet.
sad. Very, very sad.
Can I just
Linda,
say, the vigilante group.
Yes.
I've just gone. And the uniform that they wear has nothing to do with what we saw on that screen.
all right, so
it
there
is
you
a
have
brown
it.
outfit.
No camouflage. Is
No,
there camouflage
no
there?
camouflage.
Oh, we saw some
No camouflage.
camouflage there. All right.
Well, first
Or maybe
headquarters
they-
should be told that he should not begin his assignment by lying to the public.
This is it. This is it.
So
I
you are
mean,
teaching him to lie.
You should say
That's
AI
not-
next time.
That's not why he's there.
You should say AI next time. At
Well,
least-
you know, I
is
also-
this the people have been live on
He should be a spokesperson of truth.
This
So
is
the
it.
one he wrote, Unko.
You might want to even chime in on that, but let's take this other story where
Kai me yasa kake haka ne Aminu? Kai wannan ma. Me yasa kake haka ne Aminu? Me yasa kake haka ne?
sun tubo agima ne.
Bandits they pass. Security operative police park their van for side. They greet them. Bandits they pass. Security park they greet them. This brings us back to what Shegumi was saying. Shegumi said that the government know these terrorists by face and by name. Shegumi went further to say that anytime he goes to meet these people, that he usually goes with security operatives. At the end of the day, the bandits, the terrorists, the kidnappers, these are all politicians and nothing more. We, the people, are just a pawn in their games. We are just a pawn in their games. We are the collateral damage of the politics and the fights that these people are having. That is a government road. For them to be using bike, it means that they are not going in a long distance. That bike that they are using, it means that they are within. For a policeman to be there with their van, it means that the police know where these people are situated, where these people they stay.
I appreciate every one of you right there. I'm going to have a diversional presentation now over a video that I presented, a pre-recorded video from Very Dark Man that I presented about 3 days ago when he directly spoke about the Northerners. And these have triggered a lot of things in Nigeria. A lot of Arewa, Northerners, influencers, and all of them have responded heavily to this particular thing. You know, but I want us to take 1 minute of this for recapitulation, then we take the rest.
Speaking tribes who are Muslims was conditioned by the political class, the people in power, to live and die in abject poverty. These people have been conditioned, have been structured to live and die in abject poverty. They will never know anything good in their lives. And this is the structure that the people in power have put in place for the longest. They did this thing because they want to continue having control over political power. And what is political power? Political power is numbers.
Okay, I just wanted to recapitulate because that's the original video that triggered everything that I'm going to show right now. You know, but meanwhile, Very Dark Man have reacted, and a lot of people have reacted. The Northerners have reacted. Some of them have threatened him and all that. But I'd like us to start with this.
I made yesterday where I said that in northern Nigeria is what is holding the growth of Nigeria back. They are the ones pulling Nigeria down, right? I see a lot of northern Arewa influencers. They are making countless videos about me, insulting me, calling me names, calling me this, calling me that. First of all, I didn't even know the Arewas have that much influencers. I swear to God, I didn't even know. It was yesterday I found out that you people have so much, plenty influencers. But then again, I check your profile. You people always talk about weddings, who and who is cheating in the Arewa communities. I didn't see anything about the insecurity, all the killings that have been happening in the north. I didn't see anything about that on your profile. Even on Salah Day, there was bombing in Borno State. I checked your profile, I didn't see. Do you understand? First things first, I know a lot of you are angry. I swear to God, I don't even care. What I want to say, I will say. You cannot do anything about it. Look at me. You can't do shit. I don't plan to be politically correct, right? I will say it the way it is. If you don't like it, that's your business, right? Like I said, and I will say it again. The northern part of Nigeria is holding Nigeria back because the politicians made it so. I am not blaming the people. I am blaming the government for doing that to those people. Do you understand? Little wonder why Kano State Governor was doing an empowerment program the other day and he was sharing plates. He was sharing plates. What do they need that plate for? Go to the north, you will understand. Alimajiri used plate up and down to beg. That's not empowerment. That is empowering poverty. That is empowering poverty. The Arewas are the most honest people in the country. Take it anywhere. They are the most hardworking people in the country. I would rather do business with an Arewa man in Northern than do business with anybody, any other part of Nigeria. I can't do business with an Edo man when there's an Hausa man. Am I mad? An Hausa man will give me honesty. They have all these good qualities, but they are suffering. Even the farm that they were known for, say Arewa, they farm onions, they farm tomato, they farm this one. Now they don't even have farmlands anymore because terrorists have taken over these parts. Who is to be blamed? The politicians made it so. They need them in poverty so that they can convert it to political strength and power. That is why the North decides to become the president. If they are enlightened, then the people that are in control, they lose the grip. They lose the grip. So they need to keep them in poverty so that when they are hungry, they don't have any other option. Anything the politicians tell them, that's what they do. Then they add 5,000 naira to eat, and Kano State Governor can add more plates, and they can add rice. That's what it is. You think you love the Arewas more than me? You don't. You don't love the Muslims more than me. Are you high to think that? In this Nigeria, there was a narrative that there was a Christian genocide, very strong. Even American government supported it. I said, I don't believe there's a Christian genocide, that everybody is dying. None of you used your platform when they were saying that there was a Christian genocide. Did you use your platform to speak? At least I made it balance for the other people that follow me to see that, not the only Christians that they kill you. Boko Haram, they finish Muslims too. In short, now the Northerners don't suffer pass. Now Muslims don't die pass for Boko Haram hand. Did you use your platform to speak when you think you love them more than me? What we should be asking ourselves in Nigeria is, what is the way out? I'm not scared of you. One day even call my DM, they threaten me, say if I come north, say go buy me. If I catch you, I go chop your father. If I hold you. It's saying another time where you go talk. I go any northern state, so I won't go, nothing go happen. Who you be? Are you mad? I don't even go anywhere with security. I go press you. To my borough banker. You're having a fight with very dark man. You should have a fight with the politicians. They condition these people like that. You think they don't know the solution? Tell me why schools in the northern part of Nigeria don't function. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. I said 60-70% of them. Oh, because of say, somebody even get mad, they tell me say, Dangote, the richest man is from the north. Shut up your mouths. Where build the refinery? Where did they build the refinery? How many companies, industries are in the northern part of Nigeria? Open your eyes, people. How many? Go to Lagos, see companies, see industries, see different textile companies, see this one, see that one, they function. At least people go down, they want to say, go Aba, you go buy shoe, you go buy this, go this one. The only thing people had was farming. Rice pyramid, granite pyramid, yam pyramid. You know they again. Insecurity have taken over everything. More poverty to the people. You cannot have access to anything. But you have access to guns. The politicians made that available for them. How do they get those guns? How do they get the cars? Those trucks, those gun trucks that Boko Haram are using, where did they get them from? Where are they getting their clean AK-47s from? Where are they getting their bullets from? How do they enter Nigeria? Who are their people in governments that give them coordinations? Who tells them where to attack? Bello Turuji have taken over Zamfara. Who started Bello Turuji? Who empowered Bello Turuji? He's controlling Zamfara, controlling his neighboring states. The politicians are the problem. It's a control. You talk to tell me very dark man. Who told you I want to be politically correct? Now you have a platform to speak. Show me a video of you on Saturday. I went to Bruno on Saturday to create awareness, to make sure that people understand that it's not only the Christians that they were killing. I went to Bruno because people didn't know. I said, see, on Saturday when these people, they celebrate their Salah, they bomb Monday Market, they bomb Post Office Junction, and they bomb University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital. Oh, shut up your mouth. Come and talk to very dark man. Bullshit.
In Nigeria, I can set up a camera like I'm just doing now and tell you how the south and eastern part of Nigeria are the problem of Nigeria. They have ruined our reputation. We don't get visas to go for travel or tourism or immigration or even student visas. We get bans, we get fines, we are treated like criminals, we are seen as scammers all around the world. But you don't see any northerner setting up his camera to talk about how they are the problem of Nigeria. Why? Because we do understand that it doesn't really make sense. And I'm saying this because I just finished watching a video from Very Dark Man where he said, Hausa speaking tribes are the problem of Nigeria. They're the terrorists, they're the bandits. They're basically those that are holding Nigeria back. It's deeply insulting for the northerners, for you to post such a thing. I'm gonna tell you this. Hausa speaking tribes are a lot bigger than that. We try to view you as someone that is an activist, and I keep saying this all the time. Stop talking about tribes. We do not want that. That is the problem of Nigeria. Every election cycle, we have these rhetorics coming back, and they divide us. Politicians use that as a tool. We win election, we neglect asking them about what they're gonna do. We do not have security. We lack education. We lack the structure. We are not the first country that has multiple cultures or different religions. There are so many countries around the world that has all of these things. But the only thing that keeps a country going, making sure there is equality in the judicial system, good institutions that are there. That is all we need. Because at the end of the day, we are all Nigerians. If I step out of Nigeria now, someone looks at me, like, you're Nigerian, your country is bad. I do not know if I'm Hausa, Fulani, or I'm from Benin boy. Like, nobody really cares. The only chance we have at fixing Nigeria is by electing competent leaders. And that leader can be from the north, from the east, or from the south. We are definitely going to have people that are very competent, but the only way we stand a chance at choosing them is by making sure we are united. And this kind of discussions, we don't want to have them. Everybody should stay away from anything that has to do with tribalism, religion, or any sort of thing. We just don't want it. That's the genesis of our problem in Nigeria. And I urge every single Nigerian, for the sake of ourselves and our future, we should stay away from that. It's not going to help us. It's not going to solve the problem. You cannot send out all the northerners out of Nigeria. You cannot buy all the Fulani people. Like, it's just not going to work. The only thing that we need is good leaders, and we can only be able to do that using our votes, and we can only achieve that by coming together. I don't know how to put it in everybody's head, but I just hope we make the right decision. Because past 2027, we are cool.
Inda yake cewa 'yan arewacin Najeriya an rene mu ne mu tashi da mu almajiranci. Ya kuma ƙara da cewa ba mu mai realizing abin da aka yi programming din mu on ba kenan ballantana har mu fighting abu. Da na shiga comment section saboda farko da ina tunanin our problem will be in muka tashi awareness 'yan ƙauye ne da suke can cikin karkara ba sa social media. Sai da na shiga comment section na realizing cewa to ai su ma 'yan Instagram in su ma kansu problem ne, because sun yi proving in shi cewa ba su ma realizing cewa daura ma akai kan almajiranci ba. Yanzu arewa talauci yayi yawa. Albarkacin tattalin arzikin mu daman noma ne. Yanzu ba a noma saboda insecurity. Ba ƙauyen da ka san zai iya noma abin da zai ci, ya ci da iyalin shi. Yanzu in ya ma noma, in ta'adda za su ce su destroying albarkacin noma. In ya ma zauna garin har yayi noman kenan. An fito an yi magana haka, kun fito kuna jin haushi, kuna nuna ai an zage 'yan arewa dan mi za a zage ku, kuna da ilimi. Na ji kina da ilimi. Ke a garin ku nawa ne masu ilimin kaman ke? Very Dark Man ya fito ya faɗi gaskiya. Kun zauna maimakon ku yi picking lesson a cikin wannan gaskiyan da ya faɗi. Ku tashi mu fara neman solution din da zamu yi sorting wayannan abubuwan. A'a, kun tsaya kuna son a'a dan me za a ce muku ku arewa an yi programming din ku.
20% of them go into learning how to become beggars as children. It's not like that in the West. It's not like that in the South. It's not like that in the East. Children are being asked in this other region of Nigeria. They will ask them, what do you want to be in future? You hear pilots. You hear pilot, you hear engineer, you hear electrical engineer, you hear different things. The children in the north don't have this luxury of even deciding what they want to be. They become beggars. That's what they are born into. What is an Hausa man good for in Nigeria? Megadi gets mad. Megadi. That's what they are good for. What is an Hausa man good for? Kalan, shoemaker. That's what they are good for. What's an Hausa man good for? King. Obioma, mobile.
Very
dark man, it is very disappointing and unfair to hear an entire region and ethnic group reduced to stereotypes. Now, when you're watching video and the very dark man about to a video, akwai influencers there are the one that iya kare mu amma kowa kansa ya sani. Very dark man a wannan bidiyon ya fito ya ce yan arewa ba abin da suka iya daga gadi sai soya nama sai almajiranci sai dabanci sai banditry da sauransu kuma ba fa ƙarya yayi ba. Wani kolo ya fito ya ce wai Davido yayi kaza ya sai da arewa, instead of ya fito ya kare yan arewa sai ya fito yana cewa kaza da kaza. Very dark man, kudos. Say that Hausa people or northern are only useful for selling suya or working as security guards or repairing shoes is not only inaccurate but disrespectful to millions of hard-working Nigerians who contribute to this country every day. Very dark man. Abba, very dark man. Now maybe your loyalist for this country or in the north to be precise. Abba, very dark man. You know how many times when me do protect you for the north? You know how many times when my people they insult me because of you? I'm a typical local Hausa girl from the north, born and brought up in Kano, medical personnel by profession, licensed and certified cabin crew from Lagos Aviation Academy, a blogger and editor, a voiceover artist, radio stroke TV presenter, entrepreneur, influencer, very dark man, all from the north. The north has produced presidents, governors, ministers, military personnel, judges, professors, doctors, engineers, entrepreneurs, academicians, business leaders. Very dark man. Video.
All these people where you say no, don't produce. No be very dark man, they talk, say they don't care about you. These people join themselves together to weaponize poverty in the north. No be, I don't understand what these people are arguing about.
Are you aware that northern farmers are among the people feeding Nigerians? Northern traders drive commerce across West Africa. Northern professionals are working in every sectors of our economy. Criminality is not an ethnic identity. Terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, criminals exist in every part of Nigeria. No tribe should be judged by the actions of the criminals, just as no religion should be blamed for the action of the extremists. When people use their platform to generalize or demoralize an entire ethnic group in Nigeria, I think they deepen division and weaken national unity. Yeah, Nigeria has already faced a lot of challenges without citizens facing or turning against each other. If truly we want progress, we must address insecurity, bad governance, and poverty, which alhamdulillah you're really trying, video. Wherever they exist, do not blame innocent people, very dark man, because of where they came from and the language they speak. The Hausa people, just like every other ethnic group in Nigeria, deserves respect, dignity, and other fair representation, video. Criticize individuals if they are wrong, video. Criticize the governments if they failed, Mr. Very Dark Man. Please do not condemn an entire people, very dark man. I am not supporting Nigeria. I am not supporting the people. I am not supporting Kano. I am not supporting Arewa. I am not supporting anyone. But Nigeria will move forward when we choose facts over prejudice, unity over division, and truths over stereotypes. A tribe is not a crime. A language is not a crime. Being Hausa is not a crime. I am North. I am Hausa.
Hausa people beg us yesterday yace arewa ku ne problem in Nigeria. Ku ne kuke da matsala. Jama'a,
make una listen to this woman, the only woman that came out to say the truth.
Dan ganan nan yayi zafi. To da alaman akwai iota of truth in it. Akwai alamun gaskiya a ciki. Come closer. I'm from Arewa. And I will tell you categorically akwai structural problem in northern Nigeria. There's a fundamental problem, because if you compare an average Arewa man to people all over the world, we are very different. And I'll tell you, it is an average Arewa man. They are killing your people. You are suffering. What happens next? Allah ne Yesu. Why are we very easy to oppress? Fundamental issues, because an average person is taught never to question authority. The very few that say haba, no, let's question, that probe, that question, su problem ni. An average Arewa person is like that. Hausa, Fulani, other tribes. It is an average Hausa person. Zaka da tura ka zuwa bango. Ba you won't push back. Ba zaka turi me shi ba. Zaka tona bangon nan kai ta shiga ciki. Because tell me why insecurity is ravaging the entire northern Nigeria, and we have people shining their teeth. Kai, Rara, they kidnapped his mother. He knows the pain of kidnap, but he's still dancing and singing to the president because they found his mother. They would have killed her there because they have killed other people. An average northerner is taught never to question authority, and that's the reason why we are where we are. Another thing that bothers me about Arewacin Nigeria on Bude Idomu, Kunga systems that are in place. Have you seen Almajiranchi anywhere but in the north? In the Mamuke, in Kayamu, there's a structural problem. Our education, Makarantu Nawa, how many graduates from northern Nigeria that graduate from public school have amounted to something? Senada, Nayanzukam, there's a systemic way of bringing down an average Arewa man. Open your eyes, open your ears. That's why the little few of us that open our mouth to talk say, Ache, you people are very rebellious. Kuna tunchiko surutu. Open your eyes and Arewa. There's a fundamental problem. We are taught never to question authority. That is why we are where we are. Open your eyes. We have the highest level of beggars, poverty, insecurity, suffering. Yet, we will still produce the president. Think about it.
God bless you.
Common sense. Think about it.
God bless you, my sister. This is one of the things that I talk about all the time. It doesn't matter if it's your tribe. If truth come out from there, embrace them. Instead of we always defending tribe. The same thing that have destroyed us today. You see some of us on this platform or anywhere on social media as Nigerians, especially when you don't come to your tribe, you must want to die. You don't want to hear it. See this woman now. She's a typical Arewa woman. I have another video that I'm going to play when I finish this monologue. She came out to say the truth. This is why you see I'm always angry on this platform. I want you to also come out sometimes to accept that my tribe are the problem of this area of discussion. What is wrong with that? For me, I will. Why not? If it comes to say na Edo, na Benin, I be the problem of that particular discussion of area, I will say it. But we'll defend. The honor of garments where they wear you go by yourself, tear them. Because you are defending tribe. I left a comment, even a very polite comment, I left this comment on the other guy that spoke first. You know, I left this comment on his platform this morning, you know, on the another platform on Instagram. So this comment here, hold on, let me put it on the screen. There you go. I left that comment. I said, my brother, you spoke well. Religionism, ethnicism, and tribalism are the problems of Nigeria. I want you to know that Very Dark Man were saying almost the same thing. He wasn't attacking the Northerners, rather opening your eyes and give you awareness that the satanic politicians deliberately weaponize poverty, illiteracy, and religion in your midst as Northerners. He said the day you guys will realize that the political class are deceitful and will be the day Nigeria will start moving forward. And a lot of reaction came into here. Yes, that is it. Instead of coming now, you want to defend rubbish all the time. Person where you get so much respect for, go your wear garment, wear suit, go television, go they defend rubbish. You're not beginning to be asking yourselves, what is happening here, God? Sometimes before we speak, as a human being, you listen to yourself. Ask yourself questions. Or even when you are speaking, your attention is drawn to what you are saying. That what you are saying is not aligning. Quickly stop and amend it. Stop, because the level of defensive skills that we put into a tribe in this country is so disgusting, is distasteful, is disheartening, is disgraceful. Tribe care. Tribe care. I'll you carry tribe matter put for my own head. Me, Elvis, God forbid. I can never. If you say adult people do something and his review, I look at, I'll say, so I will join you, call them out. That's how I do my things. You see, Mr. Johnson, Emmanuel, for the past 3 days now, I'm the person who carry the Olaga, where sit down for front seat, the dragon for year. For a statement where say Tinubu is the best president in the history of Nigeria. He's my personal person. I've been dragging him and people joining me dragging him. Mother Deborah called it yesterday. This is how you take criticism. You are coming out defending the indefensible. Very dark man. You are attacking the Northerners. How did he attack the Northerners? So disgraceful. This Arewa woman spoke well. But the next video that we play, in case you are eating, don't eat. Remove your food, because this one, the words will shock you. You will feel some goosebumps in your body for you to understand what is going on in Nigeria. Arewa woman, she revealed this because of his fellow people that is dragging Very Dark Man for saying the truth.
Was given to dogs to eat. A newborn baby was given to dogs to eat here in northern Nigeria. This was one of the many heartbreaking stories I heard yesterday. I was on TikTok live yesterday and I invited some of the victims of terrorism in northern Nigeria to share their stories, and my heart bled multiple times. I'll tell you one of the stories. This woman has been trying to conceive for 14 years in her marriage. She and her husband were kidnapped. The husband escaped. She gave birth in the den of kidnappers, and they took the baby and fed it to their dogs. Yes. These are the things that are happening in northern Nigeria. Every single day, horrible stories keep showing up. A very old man, another very heartbreaking story I heard was a very old man was stripped naked, tied under a tree, and a burning gallon was set above him, and that burnt and dripped on him until he died. These people are not stopping. They are packing hundreds of people every single day and making millions. And Arewa people are not angry enough. And Arewa, you are not angry enough. And I'm saying this with all boldness, because even yesterday while we were sharing these very heartbreaking stories that were making people cry, somebody was saying, when are you going to marry? Are you a married woman? They were talking about marriage in the comment section while people were talking about how people died in the hands of kidnappers. Here in the same northern Nigeria, people are organizing, governors are organizing weddings, sponsored. You are sponsoring weddings. Instead of you to sponsor how you can release kidnappers, you are sponsoring weddings and you are releasing kidnappers. You are giving amnesty to kidnappers. For what? Did we tell you we are forgiving them? This kidnapping is a $1 billion industry in northern Nigeria. And Arewa, until you are ready, until I am ready, until we are all ready to face our demons squarely, Bomushiriaba. All this stop insecurity, Bomushiriaba. If we are here talking about serious issues on how people are dying, people are suffering, people are kidnapped, displaced, and you are talking about marriage, and all that makes headlines in the north is how this person has cheated on his wife, the Guluma up and
Not mind them. Listen, guys, if I have to talk on this issue, I will divert. I will go to a different area. But I want everybody to understand that by this time in our lives, in postmodernism, we shouldn't be defending anything to do with tribe. We shouldn't. I've been in UK for almost all my life. I never see where they defend tribe for there. It's the biggest problem that we have. Now, this defensive of tribe. I be a Doma, I be Yoruba man, I be Igbo man, I be Arewa, Hausa, it's the division that they deliberately created before you and I were born. Defending tribe for what? In fact, I'm coming for more. But I want us to take more reaction on this. I'm sorry that my presentation is taking more time and all this, but still, I want us to listen to what Magnus Oraka have to say on this.
And welcome. My name is Magnus Oraka. This is Woto TV. You know, there's a video I saw VDM make, and it was about the North. And VDM was saying that North is the region that is dragging Nigeria down. And to my surprise, I see a lot of Northern influencers on social media attacking VDM for the statement. Now, I am asking you, what VDM said, is it a lie? And now let me tell you something. When we from the South talk about the North, we are not saying it from a moral high ground. We're not saying it because we feel we are better than the North. Most of us are concerned because society evolves with development, and we want the North to catch up. Enough of people just getting something because you have friends or a connection in Abuja that will give you contract. Now, here is what I think is happening. The elite in the North, like I've said it in countless videos, this is the only region where you hear somebody pray, as in genuine prayer, Allah yabaka kabamu. That means God give you so that you can give to me. That is a defeatist mentality. This is the only place in the North where a man who knows very well cannot take care of himself will be boasting that he has 6 children and 2 wives, or 3, or 4. You see, when ideology melts reality, in other words, what I'm trying to say is that when your mind cannot absorb reality because you have implanted ideology, it sweeps away every reasonable sense of judgment or rational judgment that is left in you. And therefore, you find yourself not being able to achieve a decency in your judgment. We, from the South, we love the North, and we want the North to catch up. Your leaders have failed you. I was telling somebody a while ago, do you know that the average Northern youth age 10 to 15 is more intelligent than the average Southern youth age 10 to 15? Only a very, very intelligent mind can memorize the Quran from page 1 to the last page. Imagine if we allow that mind to grasp education. Have you ever seen a core northern youth who has education? Have you ever heard them speak? If you see a northern youth speak on social media, my brother, English go hungry you to speak. Now that is how good they are, but their leaders prevent them from grasping education, saying that Western education is haram. We want them to an average Southern youth will be talking that if I grow up, I want to be a doctor. If I grow up, I want to be a nurse. If I grow up, I want to be an engineer. But a northern youth here, if I grow up, it's only how to hate, how to see who is infidel, who is things that are not necessarily additions to the development of life. And that has to stop. That has to stop. So what we are saying, VDM has not said anything wrong at all. In fact, I'm happy with VDM's new approach to the Nigerian situation. I'm very, very happy about it. So if we are saying this thing because when this unalivings and this backwardness, this poverty, this almajiri thing, I mean, at the end of the day, you find a way to, shift your problem to the rest of us who want to develop. Let us all develop together. That's all I'm saying. Let's all develop together. And we can only develop together when we begin to embrace sound education. We need engineers, doctors, inventors, philosophers, people that think. That way, all these radicalizations and extremism will end. For goodness sake, we have no other country than this country we call Nigeria. Muslim, Christian, North, South, East, West, black, yellow, white, red. We must make this country work. My name is Magnus Soraka. Please follow this page and share this post now.
Raka spoke well. Listen, my people, I want to beg everybody, especially my people here on my platform, because I face this problem all the time. To be honest, if we are really ready, because I know my words, they make people diverse sometimes, and once I don't talk them, some go diverse, they go. We don't see them for this platform for the past years. It's not a new thing, and that cannot stop me from talking. But I want to say this. For me, I value everybody on this platform. I can't speak for other people on that platform, but we can speak from here so that others listening to us can learn from us as well. Please, I understand that tribe, a lot of us are very, very attached to it. I understand that this is how we were brought up, even though we now live in abroad. Some of us still carry it along and all that. Yes. Me, I don't still there abroad, tele. Yes, I value my tribe. I know they use my tribe, they play. But they say my tribe, if something is wrong with it, I will say it how it is. It no matter if now my king go or anything, no. It's just like you come here tomorrow, they say my king harbor some terrorists for inside a palace. I'll come the by pretend they pour water for man to talk for this platform. I no go do one. That's what I'm saying. When something happens, sometimes, especially a sensitive discussion, for me, I would just advise those of you that know that some area you cannot manage yourself, not just join. Although if people still know you, say when it comes to that sensitive discussion like that, say you know they will still drag you, but that I think is much better than you not come on air, start defending the indefensible and all that. Is a problem. Okay, look now. What triggered this whole thing again is this very dark man own. You can see Northerners coming out to say very dark man, you are disrespecting us, you are doing this. Is that all you can see? Is that all you can see from there? What do you mean by disrespecting us and all that? There's something that there's a article that I want to read. Hold on, guys, 1 minute. Okay, my people, sorry about that. What I was trying to say, because I have something that came up today, and that thing that came up, I was shocked, although I could not verify it. Yes, but I was shocked that a Yoruba king, I don't know whether I don't hear a Yoruba king. I not to know this Yoruba like that though. I not now only of Ife and Oba of Lagos. Now I know. But this one from Oyo or something like that, we are allegedly behind, because I'm beginning to believe now what that our caller from UK talk say now Yoruba people now behead that teacher. Una hear how many of you remember say a Yoruba man called, if you not remember, man, for play the video because we are going somewhere. He said, now Yoruba people, now be here, that man. I mean, if I remember. I mean, if I remember for comment section, I beg. We are going somewhere. I want somebody to respond.
We remember.
Thank you, my lovely brother. Thank you. You know, so that for that comment section, people know they quick respond. You know, be like say that they kiss you, they cook and all that. But meanwhile, I would like to quickly take this here. With what I have here, I was shocked that there's a news going on now that a Yoruba man, a Yoruba king, I'll mention his name just now. That's him right there on the screen. You can see that's him there on the screen, right? Okay. And this one accompanying that, which I would like to read. Mandarita and I, they do this one for me. Sometimes they need help, you know, to go they help me because nobody will let me go. They read for you. But meanwhile, let me take this one quickly. As you can see there, Kwara Skanda, king of Alabe, his queen caught with 120 million naira loot linked to banditry. King of Babalale, I don't know whether Bambala queens also arrested. Okay. The shocking truth has finally come out in Kwara State. The king of Alabe and his queen were arrested after security operatives stormed their palace. During the search, over 90 million naira in cash was discovered in the king's residence, while investigators also traced over 30 million naira hidden in his wife's account. All the money has been linked directly to the kidnapping and banditry terrorizing the region. The royal couple was immediately taken into custody for further investigation. Not only that, another monarch, the king of Babanla, alongside his queen, was also arrested for allegedly having a hand in the same criminal activities. 4 years, fingers have pointed at Fulani headers for every crime, but this shocking revelation has now exposed how some so-called community leaders are the real faces behind banditry bleeding in the land of Oyo, Kwara State. Okay, now, do you know why I have to bring this here? My people, if you're on the bus stage, you know on your camera, you know they come in. That's it. Thank you. Do you know why I have to bring this here, my people? Nothing less but that our caller where they call we get 3 wives where they London. When you talk that in that day, me and you eat them raw. Especially me, we eat them raw. In fact, I will tell and say I ban him. In fact, for now, I won't ban him. I will unban him because sometimes emotions push us not to listen to people. He called into this show. His statement was very sensitive. He said it's not bandits that kidnapped those children and beheaded the teacher. That is Yoruba people, according to him. I lambasted at him, and many of us on this platform we did. But today, this is coming out. I want you guys to do, I will still use allegedly for everything I'm reading now because mainstream media never carry on. But reliable source have revealed this and many blogs have circulated it. Just imagine that. Now, do you want to tell me now, for example, God forbid, they say king from my state. Now they show his face so. I thought they call on satanic since. I don't they call on Satan. Even you will go verse because you come from a those states. Say I call so person satanic. I will block you on earth and in heaven. You don't belong to my platform. That is what I am saying. Now you understand where I'm coming from. I'm not perfect. Me and they make mistakes every day. We all are making mistakes. Let's focus on the goal. Now. That our brother, if they don't confirm this thing now officially, because you don't say because they involve king now. Our media, they do one thing. Our mainstream media, they not go ever confirm it. Or you're bypassing. Now so everything go your ends. But let's say it become a reality tomorrow. Do you think we hold apology to that our brother, even though say they support APC? Because emotions now it carry me and you, especially me, to ban them because of that thing we do. Because I never ever ban them. If they call in all the time, they support Tinubu, which is not my problem. The reason why I ban her from this platform was because of that statement. Because that statement was sensitive. It was very, very, very insensitive. That the teacher where they behead, now Yoruba people behead them. And now this one is coming out. My people, I want everybody that will comment today on the platform, I beg, give advice on how to go about this. To be honest.
Never, Naija watch.
Yes, sir.
Never unban that man because there's a lot of statements on the air. Never unban them, please.
Okay. All right. No problem. But I would like us to move on. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Thank you very much. I have one last video, which I supposed to start talking now, from our brother Peter for Nigeria. Let's listen to him quickly.
People, fellow Nigerians, if Nigerians no come together and APC Affliction Progressive Congress go end Nigeria. This video now, Nigerian police and presidency, Bayo Nonuga, Bayo the Garulos, they don't come out. They say this video say make Nigerians no panic, say make them no think say na anything, no be bandits, say na vigilante and hunter. They are going on a routine patrol. Say the police officer just they greet them that they exchange pleasantry between hunter and vigilante. Tinubu, you they do wonder, eh? Happy, you not they do wonder, eh? Somebody shout power. Somebody shout Ori Buruku. Because Ori Buruku lenshe. Oshi lenshe. Somebody comment Ori Buruku. No problem. Since these ones are vigilante and hunter, maybe these boys for this picture too, they are high-neck returning officers. Oshisko. Tinubu, you do this one. Oh. You do this from the east to the west to the north and south. Ori Buruku, you do this one. Oh. Oshi lenshe. Make una see ammunition and weapon where hunter and vigilante they carry. Make una see as hunter and vigilante they gbadun. It be like some of them, if you zoom in, they even wear military camouflage uniform. They think where civilian no go fit. They think where una they hide that una monkey hand where una they put for pot of soup. Very soon it go turn to human hand. Make una see video where police they can't tell us, see, APC and Tinubu, make una see we may be poor, we may be hungry, oh, but we know they crazy. Oh. We know they mad for this country, oh, because the way where this country they go, they oshi where una they do. Make una see, as bandits, they just the badun, they faji, sorry, hunters and vigilante. They faji, they just they enjoy themselves, they go. I greet you, good evening. I want to be a vigilante. But I just make I give no information, no. The way where they go now, this one where hunter and vigilante, they drive for bike like this, they go whether a stakeholder meeting. Now we not see them become president and senate president one day. Because this country, it is up to all of us, I greet you, to come together and dismantle this structure of criminality. Because what we call government in Nigeria is organized criminality. Children, they bush. That is why Peter Obi talk say under him, it is either terrorists or government are in charge. One person have to be in charge. For this country, I beg, who they in charge? I don't know whether na this hunter or na the vigilante. See as police they wave. The police say afraid catch him. Afraid catch him for the thing where he see. As you see hunters where hold ammunition where pass police hold. Police fear. Police see hunter and vigilante where hold weapon where he no fit hold. He afraid catch him. Ori Buruku lenshe. Affliction Progressive Congress. Oshi lenshe. Swear I pour on a speed. May God forbid bad thing. Nigeria shine una ayo na express una day. Make una kuku be careful. Go and collect your PVC. If not 2027, this one they say na hunter and vigilante. The people where una go see where they go call INEC returning officer. Shebi the organic cream APC national state chairman for Edo. He was INEC this thing for Ekiti State. No worry. My name is Peter for Nigeria. I say I wanna be a vigilante.
But this government are so disgraceful. Tinubu's government, APC, they are so disgraceful. You just write letter, come out. What did they take us for? Say na vigilante, na be that. Meanwhile, let's start talking about people. Thank you very much. Yes, my brother.
You not sure by your don't look at interview.
You they sleep since yesterday. The video they play for you.
I know. You know, I not there on yesterday. I traveled.
Now yesterday night, not yesterday. Them or God Chris, all of them iron that matter for you.
Man, that video. When I see that video, it was an act of, I don't know what you call that. That man is so stupid.
I was expecting you and Mr. Jonathan to come scatter that matter yesterday. I don't see that. I know some Mr. Jonathan get excuse, Sha, because the beat with the beat the yesterday. But still, my brother, you see this
una England na cheat also.
My brother, come on for there. They beat Canada. That one I consign me a bit.
Una thief our goal. Hey God, England. Now they colonize FIFA now.
Listen, my people. Joke apart. We cannot continue like this, even though you and I know that most Nigerians make content out of what is happening in Nigeria. Yes. On this platform, we talk about the reality. Yes. If you ask me, do I benefit from it? Of course, yes. Nobody wants to labor in vain, but we are too realistic on this platform. So because of that, we have to face the realism in most cases, if not in every cases, because we are human beings. And Onuga coming out to say that there's nobody that is hungry in Nigeria, or he cannot see anybody that is hungry in Nigeria because he have private workers that work for him. All of them said they are doing well. Now, less than just 12 hours, the Nigerian police force came out to lie to Nigerians that those bandits seen on the video, circulated video, that they were vigilantes. I think is enough now for those, especially those of you supporting this satanic APC Tinubu-led government, to know that we don't hate anybody. We are showing you the fact on this platform, and many Nigerians that are real, concise Nigerians are also doing the same from their own platforms. We are telling you what we are facing. We show it to you. You see it, you feel it, you hear it. But the question back to you, how do you still manage to defend this satanic APC, Tinubu, satanic-led government? For example, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Because Mr. Johnson Emmanuel is the #1 man that have revealed to us on this platform that whether do or die is for APC, is for Tinubu, that or Tinubu is the best. Anything that will happen, make it happen. You know what that means? Because for me, now a whole team 2027 election, let me want to drag Mr. Johnson Emmanuel to 2020. I go reference. Yes, in case some of now want forget what he talk or tell us for here. Joe, remember when he talk and say Tinubu is the best president that have happened to Nigeria. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you can prove it to me upon research, my own research, and upon other people's expression. It shows that Mr. Johnson Emmanuel or Onuga, all of them lied against us. So, my people, 2027, we have to take it very, very serious. Me, I dey vote for 2027. I get my PVC. Yes, I dey vote. We have to. Yes, I don't want anybody to discourage me. Vote, now they can't, but do your part. Do your part. And apart from we voting, we must have a strategy, a method to defend our vote, at least this time. I'm tired of running to social media and complain. Let somebody come up with an idea that, yes, this is how we need to go about it. Just imagine that for the past 5 days, there's no lights, no blink of lights. No blink of light for a year for Ireland, which I believe is everywhere. But let's say in Ireland, no blink of light. And these people are already preparing. They are coming out to deceive the gullible Nigerians. And the gullible Nigerians are falling on it already, because somebody actually told me today at work, when I was at work, I was talking about the terrorists that police were applauding and all that. Somebody told me, no, not be true, not be true. Police already give statement out. I was like, wow, you are one of the gullible Nigerians. You are one of them, easily deceived. That's why you see on this our platform, with a stress matter, we go stress them, we go stress sharp. Make people for year round, make it sink in well. Because God, a lot of people are gullible. They will fly with it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thanks for your time with us today. My lovely mother of woman diaspora. Thank you very much, mommy. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, my brother. Abu Azi, I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Mother Peggy, Modi, Mother Eugenia. Thank you, Mother Stella, Maseredo, Mr. Johnson, Emmanuel, Michael, and Amaro. Thank you, my people, Mother Bella, Naomi. Thank you very much, I appreciate you. Thank you, Agio, Deborah, Divine Cross, Ozatesi, Mike Omonuse. Thank you, my people. Mike Akionbare, I appreciate you all. Thank you, Rio Me. I can see you all right there. Far, a lot of you have commented today already. Now God bless you now. Please do your part by pressing on the like, help us to share, take our voices far. I want to say I'm very, very grateful. I already have a super chat from Madam Eugenia. Thank you very much, ma. I'm very, very grateful. My pocket never run dry. Like I've said so many times, you guys are the one paying me here. So I wish we can get more super chatters. That would be nice, to be honest. Yes, I believe some of you genuinely, organically from your hearts appreciate what I am doing here every day, every blessed day. You know, at least I didn't allow or expose myself for politicians to buy me. A lot of people, a lot of enemies have waited for the past years. You know, 5 years ago, I guess somebody will tell me, say, before 2-3 years, you know, when I go see if he's going to reveal himself. 9 years ago, I get person we talk him. Before 2-3 years or 5 years, when I go see if he's going to reveal himself. 3 years ago, we get person we still talking for year. Before 2-3 years, or see if he's reveal himself. So that's one thing you know. Your enemies are very patient to wait for you to fail, especially when you know they are waiting for you to fail. What do? You continue to tighten up your belt to continue to do the right thing. Yes. Because when somebody is pursuing me, how my mama train me, he said when something is pursuing you, instead of you to be crying, open your eyes for more doors to open. It's an opportunity for you to triumph. It's an opportunity for you to step forward, to step upwards, not for you to stay one corner and be crying. The day I will come here to tell you guys my story, you will be shocked that where I am today in my life, now people pursue me, when people they try to do me bad, not knowing that they are blessing me indirectly. Yes, it might not work for you. I don't know about that, but it always worked for me. When people are pursuing me, when people are trying to make life difficult for me, that is when I see things that have been surrounding me for a while that I refuse to see. More gates open, more doors open, more sources, more everything. So because I know there are enemies on the corner waiting for them to fail, because of that, I've tightened more of my belt. I can never fail in Jesus' name. I'm serving you guys. Always do your part. Super chat us more here. Like our videos more. Share our videos. Not just my voice. My panelists give more submissions here more than me. I've said this so many times. I learn from them. There are things I can't talk about. They can shook their head there. There are things I can still choke my head into. They cannot. We are learning from each other here. Now God bless you, my people. Thank you very much, my wonderful people. Thank you very much, Mother Bella Naomi, for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Guys, press on the like, help us to share. Let's start talking. I'm just going to go straight to my panelists this time so that we can start talking. I have two people on the backstage. No, your camera is not on. You go sleep there for the next 78 years. But let me start with the first person on the panel today, which is Black Panther. I'll come to call us later, probably. Black Panther, my brother, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
My brother, my brother, my brother. Wow. May God bless you. I hope I'm coming out very clear.
Very, very clear.
Wow. That means the system I got is superb.
You don't go back. You don't go buy new system.
I'm using the word. When I say the Guinness Book of Record holding system.
I
gonna give you the name now. I gonna give you the name. Not the saying I can't chop. I gonna give you the. I don't say this one. You know say I go yanam. I go give you the name. You go fact check me. I'll give after this one. I'll give you the name.
I believe you.
I'm using the best.
Anymore. You know,
the best headset. I'm using the best airbag headset in the world.
Okay, the day where Oga CMO go fail.
You don't fail many times. Make it go. I go tell him make go back. It's expensive, oh. When I say the word, it's expensive, oh. I go even send you yourself. You need them.
Oga CM, now secret millionaire or not look like that. Go.
And me, I know say not be Igbo man. They know they hide their money all the time now. So I will give everybody the number, the name, and the ID number of the item. And if I check me, you know what I'm saying. I'm not joking.
You just stretch yourself. You better stop now because the day with that thing will fail.
Exactly.
You know so fair now. Oga Jonathan. Oga Jonathan. I pay money when I buy and finish. People they look me say I'm stupid. I pay money for it.
The day where you go pay.
I am using the Guinness Book of Record holder. That's of headset.
Just pray. Say the thing no go ever fail.
You know ever fail.
You know go dey static and stammering.
I can be in a market, talk to you.
And
you don't go hear one person voice.
Don't say I'm outside. Don't say
I think the inside market. Naija watch.
Yes.
You must buy this headset when you buy and finish. If you need them. I tell you truth. Even for your your video in everything.
You know why I don't need the headset?
Why?
Are you not shocked that my voice is the loudest voice on this platform?
Compare my voice with your own now. Compare my voice with your own now.
Many people think I'm using mic. No, I have a powerful system. You understand? I have powerful MacBook system. I have the 2026. Every year.
The thing where they use beat MacBook, it beat all the system MacBook.
My brother, don't worry.
You go look, you will be forced to buy it when you don't see and finish. I'll give you their number.
My voice is loud enough. Wait, I want to use that.
They carry generator go outside. You carry generator go outside. You don't need to carry. You just press one button. You just press one button. Generator go to shout for your system. Don't be saying you don't need to waka too much now. We are talking. We are the gadget people now.
Oh, yeah, talking to us. Your minute is not finished. Don't this your bragging to give me a dick.
Okay, let me thank everyone. I'm sorry for that interlude. It's just an advice. It's just something that we have to see. You know, we when we mean well for ourselves, we mean well for our family.
Give us another that is always saying, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me?"
That one is the first man that will buy it now. Then this one is an if you don't be buying for America, wallahi, Trump never fill your pocket. Okay, don't worry, we'll talk that one later. I want to thank everyone. Don't worry. I will talk that later. I want to spike I want to spice everything. I want to thank every one of you. You hear me clearly now. You see my voice, the sound past Naija Watch. So I want to thank every one of you. I want to thank Mommy Diaspora. Thank Naija Watch most especially. You are doing a wonderful job. And I want to thank every the viewer out there and my panelists, my great panelists. The best of Nigeria is seated right here in Naija Watch TV International. May God bless every one of you. I want to bless all our viewers. I will bless all our viewers, every commenter. May God bless every one of you. We will continue to grow from strength to strength. In our struggle, we have no other option. As it's too late for God not to bless us, it's too late for us not to have victory, because victory belongs to us. We stand on the pedestal of truth, and on that pedestal we live forevermore. In Jesus' mighty name. Yes, I want to say here today, thanking Nigeria for bringing such video. I was so angry yesterday with the so-called the best journalist in Nigeria. He has traveled this place, he has traveled that place. He was like a big fat fool on the TV screen yesterday, trying to support a regime that can never be supported. Like Oga Jonathan said here, he said, you will look stupid trying to defend these people. You will look stupid. Your education will look so dirty while trying to support this government. And it is true. The fact is already showing. And when they say bring the fact, you can carry the spokesperson for Tinubu. You bring him to the panel as your fact. Show it to the world that this stupidity reign in Nigerian government of corruption and drug addiction. That is what the government is. We have at the pinnacle of drug peddling in the world today, serving as the president of Nigeria. What a shame. What a shame. Now, we now come to the banditry. Before I follow Nigeria, what he wrote there, I come to banditry. You see, when we say government is the one that is sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria, people will say, where is your fact? We say it with the man from Kano, former president, governor of Kaduna. We bring his own fact, they debunk it. Now we are bringing a video fact where you see the Nigerian police waving, oh, good morning to terrorists, good afternoon to terrorists. You people cannot see it. That is to show you that the entire security network in Nigeria, from the DSS down to the to EFCC, down to the Nigerian military, down to the Navy, to the Air Force, everyone compromise. Compromise everywhere, compromise. That is to tell you that Nigeria is grounded. Nigeria is grounded. Not only in economy, our security is totally grounded. We have no security. If the compromise can be shown on TV, you see Nigerian police waving criminality. Oh, you are welcome to our state. And the Nigerian police coming out to say they are what? They are militias. They are hunters. That to show you the level of compromise and the level of, adoration of corruption in Nigeria. That is to show you the level. When I spoke it here that Nigeria corruption is not a mere corruption, but an institutionalized corruption, and a corruption that have been institutionalized in Nigeria. People were taking me, people were saying, oh, why should you talk about a country like this? It is a culture. Corruption is a culture. That is why we say every civil servant that earns low and sees his child going to school in England, that is the level of corruption. He collect 100,000, and yet his own son, they are going to King's College in London. That is the level of corruption you see in Nigeria. Where you see Nigerian man being paid 10,000 naira, but he lives like a king. That is the level of corruption. This has shown to us that Nigerian military, all your parastatals of security is grounded. Nigeria don't have security. Let me tell you people, Nigeria don't have security. We only have men that are on guard to look at the dirtiness and just help them so that they can alienate us as a citizen of the country, which is not yet a nation. Now, Let us go to VDM talk. You see, Naja, I thank you very much. You see, I made an example here when I was here. I said there was a time when they were saying the Benin's they had the highest prostitute in the world. We didn't go against it. We didn't go against it. We spoke, and we agreed. We went back and we sort ourselves out. We sort it out. They even went to the extent that the Edo State governor's wife was one of the people that is sponsoring that thing. We sorted ourselves out. It was an embarrassment. The big fat embarrassment. The whole world. The whole world. This is what I'm saying. The whole world. But what happened? We sorted ourselves out. We have to face our mess. We have to face our mess. It's a reality. We have to face it. We don't say, oh, because I'm an Ijebu man. Ijebu man go carry, they do, for example, is doing something that is evil and it's multiplying in the land. You not said, oh, I cannot speak against an Ijebu man. You are a foolish person. You are worse than the politicians. You are worse than the politicians. The politicians have used a lot of factors to set Nigeria up. And the setup I spoke about, that was last month. I said Nigeria has been set up. The factor they use in setting up is corruption, nepotism, tribalism, and all other factors follows that you can put into that. That is what these politicians have used in setting us up. Why did I say Nigeria is not a country? You can see now, even VDM is going, we are gradually entering into it. Look at what he said. People did not understand what he was saying. He said the North is dragging us back. And they didn't listen. They only took the topic. The North is dragging Nigeria back. They didn't look at what he said behind that word. If the politicians set the entire North up with tribalism and religion, and the entire North is going that they are going down like that, they are going and they are working towards that thing that was used to set them up. What do you expect them to say? That the Juku man in the North is the one dragging Nigeria down? He has stated the fact and figures are there. Whenever we say we want to do this in the Nigerian state, the entire Nigerian northern politicians who represented the North will never agree for us. And VDM should have put a caveat there small. I would have loved that caveat to appear. The Fulanis, it should have made it open very clearly. And those people that are propagating the doctrine of bringing the northern Nigeria down, it is the Fulani that are the managers and that are the supervisors and the whatever you want to put there. They should have made them, it should be clearer. The Fulanis. They have indoctrinated everyone. And look at the religion itself. We will now begin to question ourselves. Is religions, the religion that we practice, is it a self-destructive religion, or religion is supposed to mold you up in terms of morality, 100%, in terms of your way of living with your next door neighbor? What is it exactly? What exactly your religion will do to you? What we know is to mold us up in the right way, so that we affect that right way. We affect our next door neighbor, but that is not so. The religion they practice in the North, it has made them so yes sir kind of religion. Anything they say, they obey. And that's the same thing they want to bring into the Christendom. But we that are the wise, that the Bible says that they are the wise, we rebuke them with every fiber of our being. They call themselves G.O. They call themselves Mama G.O. They call themselves, they are the one that God has sent to prepare us for heaven. And they are living in their own, they are prepared for heaven, and they are living their own heaven on earth. Buying all the structures, building, using golden walking stick, buying aircraft that will fly them. They will say they want to use the aircraft to go and worship somebody somewhere. Those are just mere words. But we in the South, we refuse it. There was a lady that was speaking. that Nigeria replied her. I would have asked her, to what effect your religion has done to mold the northern and average northerner, to mold them up to be a right citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, quote and unquote. Why is it that you will always use quota system to get to social place? Why don't you scrap quota system? If you deem up that the North have gotten a level of education, they are in different parastatals, why don't you just scrap that system? Why is it that system, if you want to touch it, all of you rise up as a vampire to the Federal Republic? That's no, we are not yet. You see, that is why we say Nigeria, if you drag it, we are going there. Oh. If you drag it more than this, Nigeria will split. Nigeria, wait, let me just give this and then just give something. I'm going to talk on what you placed there in Nigerian state police and what our
yes, I want everybody to talk on the state police. Very important.
I will talk on state police. Very important.
Jonathan is here today. I wish
because we have
would come as well.
Because I have stressed on it. We need state police. I will talk on it. Thank you very much for presenting all these things. God bless you.
Thank you very much, my brother Black Panther. In fact, I will give you people time for the state police. If possible, everybody can bypass that state police now. On a final submission, I'll give you guys time. Let's talk about this state police. We've presented it before in the past. Now that it's gradually coming to light, what's your take on it? Regardless of what, we should say truth and say it how it is. Yes, we can't say because say you hate B and B do something you don't want to see him. Sometimes we need to take the message and leave the messenger alone. I get why I'm talking like that, but let's continue to talk. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. I'd like also listen to the next person on the panel, which is my brother, our Dream Nation, Mr. Alabo. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Talk to us. Mr. Alabo is never there. Okay, Abdul Malik, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
I will come back, Nigeria. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Abdul Malik, brother. Thank you.
Talk
to us.
Good evening, Mr.
We don't miss you for more than 78 years now. We never hear your submission for you, Abdul Malik.
I did. Why am I watching you every time?
Yeah, but we need your submission. Yeah.
But it's true. You know, sometimes you may do something.
Yeah, that's
Thank you very much. Good evening, Mr. Nigeria. Good evening, everybody in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. You see, we Nigerian, sometimes you know why that country is going backward every time. We are not realistic. Yes. Look at what VDM said. According to he said, Northern are dragging Nigeria back. And he give analysis, right? How they are dragging Nigeria back, which it is true. But some of the bloggers, some of the social media influencers, they came out and attacked, some supporting, some attacking. Even those ones that attack him, they did not agree with him. How many times did they come out to use their platform to post how kidnappers or bandits are buying people every day in the north? Even today, as I'm talking to you, allegedly, I read one article in Kaduna State. Evil terrorists adopted six students. Today, in Kaduna State, how many of them posted that? Just because somebody came out and said the truth, but they are attacking him. That is, we have a problem in that country because we don't see the reality. Even though we see what is right, but we try to cover it just because we don't want to say it because this space is closed for me. It's close. It's not. Country that grow is not done that way. Yeah, if you want country to move on, to grow, you can't hide something that is not good. Yeah, what is good is good. What is not good is not good. Even you know. Is it not true? They are still good getting they are dragging Nigeria back. How can you see somebody that when somebody is KG3, when you are in a primary, year 3, right? That is year 3. They will go and put you in KG1. From KG1, you start school from other part of Nigeria, like southwest or east. But in the north, is it not? They will go and put you in a Mokara town, which is a Quran, to go and read Quran. Majority of them. It's only those ones that have money that will go and take their children to school. And it is true. What Oracle says is true. Somebody that can recite Quran, he have brain. It's not easy to recite Quran. That somebody that can do that, he have brain. But why can't they establish those schools in the north so that those people can be able to educate it? I don't understand the country we are living in, that Nigeria, the kind of reason, the faculty of reason they are raising is very backward. Yeah, it's backward. It's not normal something. Country cannot cannot grow like that. And they have the billionaires, most of the richest people in the Africa, right? Not one, not two, but they cannot even establish for those people to grow up. Yes, it's true. What you said, VDM is true. The person that attack VDM is like he's blind, you don't see. It's not even you see. When you see, you make sure you have foresight. Yeah, you may have 2 eyes, but make sure you have 4 eyes. You have foresight to see far. That is how they know who see long. Yes, you see, let's discuss state police. State police, to implement state police as House of Assembly establish and pass the bill is good. Because when there is state police, at least you cannot call DP, you cannot call Special General. Special General cannot call AIG to go and give order. Now the state have the access to give order direct to the police. Yeah, that's why it's good. It's very good development. Because if anything is happening in the state, directly they will contact the state police, not to call state from headquarters to Abuja, which is long distance. Yeah, but it's not just to establish it. Let them make the process be functioning instantly. Because it's not to establish it. It's just to know how it works. Yeah, that is the problem. Because when they enforce law, when they implement law, they will not enforce the law. That is the problem they have in Nigeria. There is a law, but they cannot enforce the law. That's why you see everybody do anything that is like. Yeah, but when the law is enforced, you cannot above the law. Yeah, that is the reason why it's good that state police is good. You see, those police that was waving those bandits that was passing through road. I see no reason why, even though you're blind, you cannot deny that. Those are not vigilantes, those are bandits. Yeah, the kind of dress they dress and the gun they wear with, they are bandits, they are not vigilante. It's the country we find ourselves. Nigeria government knows terrorists by their name and their address. Gumi have said it before. That one shows you that they are the terrorists. It is clear. There is nothing that we think towards about it. It is very clear, obvious. Because I see no reason why somebody, they are using TikTok, which is social media, right? Which you can be able to track. They have infrared. Okay, why can't they track those people in the bush? If they are not the terrorists. Yeah, the only thing why I blame the citizen, because it's not only when something happen, masses they will react. They need to be react so that the government will hear their voice. They need to shut the country down based on nation strike. Let government give them security. It's their duty, it's the government duty to give security and protect life and property. Okay, why are they not doing that? Every day people are buying in that country. Yeah, because they don't care. People are buying, they are dying, right? Okay, why can't the citizens react at once? But they will not do it. That is the problem, because they are not united, they are not organized. Because when they organize, you will see that the government, by force and by fire, they will give them security. I see no reason why they cannot give them security, because that is the duty of the government. Yes, it's by force. They must give them security. If the citizens demand, if they are the one that will demand it, yeah, it's not good, because they already know that the government, they are the bandits. Now it's the one that they are the one that will demand with peaceful protest. Yes, that is how the government will react. Now they will find solution how they will cope the situation in the country. I see no reason why if the country that is not at war, we know their internal war, right? Even Ukraine, that they are war, country to country. The people don't buy like that. According to the rate Nigeria people are buying now. But look at every day, if you take a look, most of people that are posting those all those situation of how bandits buying people. Take a rate how many people are buying every day. It's more than Ukraine war. But okay, what are we saying? Why can't the government do the needful? Just because of they are the bandits. Yes, they are the bandits, it's clear. Why would they are not the bandit? They would have find solution for this situation. This is for almost close to 50 days now. Abducted students from Moyo, they are still in the bush. Who does that? What are you going to say about that? Almost how many? 40 to 50 days, right? Imagine now there's no hope, no intended harm. They will be out. What a country! Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Watch. Mr. Nigeria Watch, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we are hearing you now.
Can anybody hear? Okay, thank you. I was talking. I didn't know that you can't hear me. Thank you very much, my brother Abdul Malik. I appreciate you. God bless you. Guys, help us to press on the like, help us to share. Let's hear from Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I greet you. Good evening. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
I greet my fellow panelists. You are welcome. God bless you all. I'm Mommy Diaspora. Once again, good evening, man. God bless you greatly. And my fellow commenters and callers, I greet you all. God bless you all abundantly. You're welcome. Yeah, let me quickly speak to this issue of division, tribal. I cannot pretend or take my eyes off it. I will say one or two things briefly. I will still maintain my position strongly, though, that yes, Nigeria is a country of different regions, tribes, but we cannot, emphatically I say, we cannot generalize at any point in time, except when it is specific issues, like the issue of insecurity, something like that. We cannot generalize. Nigeria is not the only country in the world that is made up of different regions or tribes. They are doing very well. I will use only one example for the sake of time, United Kingdom, so that we can all relate with it. United Kingdom is made up of different regions. We have England, we have Scotland, we have Northern Ireland, we have Wales. England alone as of 2025, the most recent, the most current report, it has been so all since forever, but just to use the most current information available. England alone is contributing 85%, between 80 to 85% to the United Kingdom economy. The remaining 3, followed by Scotland, let's just put it together, they are contributing only 13 to 15% to the UK economy. They are not fighting. They are not saying that Scotland are destroying the country, because you can't say that. It is not that Scotland is fighting or is bringing insecurity or contributing to the destruction of the country as a whole, of United Kingdom. No. They are contributing their own part, their own quota. All regions cannot bring the same value to the center. Oh no, it's not possible. And I deliberately picked England. I deliberately picked United Kingdom to do this comparison. So in Nigeria, the issue with the northern Nigeria specifically has to do the area of development and education. Yes, they are not doing their part. I agree with that. They are disrupting the development of the country as a result of the activities of their political leaders over the years. But they are also bringing value to the center too. We cannot destroy. They have their own value. All of, as I said, all regions cannot bring the same to the center. What is important is to ensure that you are not disrupting the development of the country, of the nation. Therefore, again, I will conclude that we can only be specific and not to generalize. These are individuals. You can pick individuals in every region of Nigeria, individuals that are bad, that are criminal. You can pick them. At the most, maybe a group in every region of Nigeria. Not the people, not the old people. Because whether we like it or not, Nigeria is still a tribal nation. It will raise all this eyebrow. It will inflate the pressure. People will speak. So that's just that about that. I will just leave it there, that all of us, as every region, we cannot bring this. The core point I'm trying to make here is that all regions cannot bring the same level of economic benefit to the center. It will differ. And majorly, it's not like 60-40. It's not like 70-30. Some region may be bringing in only 3%, 5%. But what is more important is that to live as a nation, to live in peace and unity together. That is what is important. I just want to stress that, you know. And I was listening to the interview of, I think you said you presented it yesterday. I watched it late yesterday. Bayo Ononuga, who was talking. As I always say, don't ever believe anything that comes from the Nigerian government. Don't do that. I'm left with no other area to dive into now, but on this one, to take this same position, that don't ever. If you are still finding it difficult, look at what the Nigerian police just did today. Look at what they did. Or late yesterday, they released a statement. You saw armed bandits, armed terrorists, and you put out a statement. And you put out a statement that they are vigilantes. That is total disservice to the country. Thinking that Nigerians are morons. to complete the service, spraying it on the faces of Nigerians directly. That's how. And that was a press release, as I said. Anybody, anywhere in the world now can go to your, if you now want to use AI, look at the disruption they have caused. Go to AI now. That press release is what will be on AI. If you now want to get the facts, so they can sell you anyhow. They can sell you for ₦1 with fake report, fake propaganda. That press release has its footprint everywhere in the world. Anybody in anywhere in the world can just type in and Google in any corner of anywhere in the world. It will bring out that press release and you will quickly run with it. That's why I always say, don't believe anything that comes from them. It's a lie. Pure lie. The same thing with Ononuga. The interview we had, the footprint are already there. AI, we use it selectively or collaboratively. AI will still pick that interview. They will still pick it and they will give you reports. So you can't do that. Nigeria is still way behind that. You cannot take anything, and I mean anything without exception from the Nigerian government. It is all everything. That interview, from everything he talked about, was a lie, and he knew it, and he sat there and he kept on lying and lying and lying. I've spoken here when I talked about the Nel Fund. That's one of the areas they like to, to trumpet about Tinubu. He tried to do it. Charles quickly caught him and he quickly shifted. And exactly what I have said there, when the moment he put his mouth on Nel Fund, Charles interrupted him and said, but that Nel Fund is filled with corruption, misappropriation. He quickly stopped. Because if he didn't stop, Charles is not the regular Nigeria anchor that he will now just say, let me move on to the next question. He will not mind. He can stay there for the rest of the interview on that one alone. He won't go to other areas that he himself has prepared. Ononuga stopped. Because the Nel Fund is filled with corruption, misappropriation, and they are touting it as a performance. You are touting corruption as a performance. You are touting people that are paying 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 naira before, that you now ask them to be paying 300, 400, 500,000 now, and you now turn around and say, okay, you see that difference of 250,000, I will give you as a loan. Why not use that 250 if you mean well? Why not use that 250 to develop the infrastructure of the university? Why not use it for research and development in Nigerian university? Because that one will not be clear. You can't use that. You can't be dancing with that all over the country. They've done nothing with respect to Nel Fund. Absolutely nothing. I dare them that they will be talking about this, and I hope that there will be people there's no any other way to puncture it, to decimate it, to kill it effectively than this point that I'm making on Nel Fund. It is fraud. Just call it that. Your Nel Fund is fraud. The numbers never add up. It has never add up. You are just taking money, distributing it to students. The total number of students that you said does not even match. Everything is just all over the space. If you cannot understand it, again, I will repeat it, because that is the center of the deception. That is the core of the deception. If you cannot understand the number anything, understand this. If students are paying 50,000 naira before, you now ask them now to be paying 300, 400, 500,000 now. And you now said that the difference of the 250, 300,000, I will give to you as loan. What difference does it make? Why not keep your, why the federal government of Nigeria, Mr. Tinubu, can keep the 250,000 naira. Let them continue to pay their 50,000. If you truly have that 250,000 naira per student, why not put it on research and development? Look at our universities. I have pictures. Their dormitories, their classes. Some of you will not put your dog there. It's not anything. Because I have. Why not do that? But you can, so that you can use it for political gymnastics. All these ones. That's why you find it so cheap and so easy. So forget about Nelfon. And this Ononuga came, sat there, an elderly man, and he was lying. He was talking about many things. And these are the people that are advising Mr. Tinubu. What a calamity. What a calamity. These are the men, the types of men that are advising Mr. Tinubu. You see that that's a calamity. At the get-go, these are the things they are telling him. It's a serious problem that we have in Nigeria. It's a joke. Complete joke. If someone like Bayo Ononuga at this time, simply because Peter Obi asked, see, he quickly ran out. Because it's a serious indictment. Serious one. And there are facts backing it up. When Peter Obi came the other day and said Tinubu should resign, he called for his resignation. On the wake of the UK Prime Minister resignation, he called for Tinubu to follow suit and do the same. That was a big indictment. Whenever you see Ononuga rush out, you know that there is fire on the mountain. He can get interview within 10 minutes on any media in Nigeria, even if they have already slated something else. If Bayo Ononuga calls and say, I need this time, they will cancel their previous listing. They will give it to Ononuga. That's the position. As the chief spokesman of the president of the country, he will get it. He ran out. He ran to the media to come and defend his paymaster. And how could he do it? There's no any other way other to come there and sit down and lie. Perhaps, just perhaps, to erase the point made by Peter Obi. But I can tell you for a fact, Mr. Peter Obi's megaphone is stronger and louder than the entire government of Tinubu today in Nigeria. It penetrates much, much more than the entire media structure that Tinubu has put together. One man will get his statement out, well crafted, almost at all times, well crafted. He will put it out there. And the entire media structure, being funded by state money, will be running etasketa. Like a chick whose head has been cut off. They will be running just to come and defend the statement made by one man, calling for the resignation of Mr. Tinubu. If that is not the case in Nigeria now, if it is not appropriate now, tell me what is. If it is not only appropriate for Mr. Tinubu now calling for his resignation at this time, even if you have any dignity remaining, anything at all, at the minimum, you will say, I'm not running again. I'm not running again. You are leaving office come May 29, 2027. But you still want to run. To come and do what? To come and do what from 2027? Somebody have to explain to Nigeria how the only thing you will hear between now and election 2027 in Nigeria is everything Bayo Ononuga said 2 days ago. No different. Everything. That's what they will be. They will be pushing down the throat of Nigerians. Lies. No truth, nothing tangible. Where do you want to start from? Where? I just heard the anchor now said there is no light. No light. There is no
for
light.
the past 5 days. For the past 5 days, not be.
For the past, and they put that to Ononuga. He was talking rubbish. He was lying his head off. An elderly man. He was comparing the lives of people that are working with him as facts. So when they get to Mr. Tinubu, I was watching that and I said, wow, so this is how they are treating Nigerians. They will get to Mr. Tinubu's office. They will sit. I was just picturing it on my head as I was listening to him. I said, wow, this is exactly what they are doing. They will just get to him, sit down in front of him, and they will say, oh, my friend, the other day, he's just imported some equipment. He's now producing ABC in Nigeria. Production is going on. His friend, and that's what they will tell Tinubu. His friend is doing well. Bayo Ononuga's friend is doing well, equating to Nigerians doing well. Bayo Ononuga's business friend is doing well, equating to Nigerian businesses doing well. That's what they are selling to the man. So that's why I said we are in big trouble. These are the people that are superintending over Nigeria as we speak. I will leave it there for now. I want to say one or two things on the Nigerian police. The police
I even wanted to stop you now. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you.
I will just say on that one, just as a header, is just a joke again. Nigeria will not stop this soap opera. It will never end. It will never end. God will help us in Nigeria. I would leave it there, Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir. My brother, give us a mandate. Please talk to us. Oga Chris, you are out again. I thought you were on the panel since. Huh? Give us a mandate. You are not there. Okay. Let me move on to the next person, which is Mr. Oduwa. Mr. Oduwa, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening, sir. Talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Najawa.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Thank you all. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, man. God bless you. Thank you very much. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. Thank you all. Anyway, I just saw that the police and their co-workers, which they are calling bandits or herdsmen or terrorists, which has many names and gas names, that they were praising themselves. Some said it is political, whatever name you might give to it. What we know them is they are destructive and destroyer of that environment or that geographical location or expression called Nigeria. The truth is, this is where it concerns me, because I like competition, or I love competition. And this is where, when I hear quota system, I look at my people and I ask them, what kind of brain do they have? Because this is what gives them authority over you. A policeman is recruited from the north, is recruited from the south. Why policemen were not defending criminality from the north and call them security, vigilante, and so on. But this is from the south, they will call them different names. So, I think the man said the police spokesperson said they will sue the Nigerians. We will want him to sue us so that he will tell us the vigilante that have been using machines in the north, or the hunters that have been using such machine in the north, because all the video or evidence is very clear that since they have been telling us about the terrorism that is ravaging the north, they are always on that machine and they are putting on military uniform, whether it is the mechanic uniform or it is the military uniform, because a military uniform has categories. So there are mechanics own, there are normal military uniform. So, but they all are from the north and putting on that khaki and their caps. So we have never found or saw any vigilante or hunter who put on such khaki in the north. So that policeman should come and tell us. And this is where I blame the certain people. Because a policeman can be praising terrorists. They are obeying command. Command you are obeying. You are listening to. Because that command will cost your life tomorrow. Because if, let's give example, they now send you as a satana or a middle bit to go and fight these people with this kind policeman. Did you sure that your life is safe? Did you think sure of any guarantee? Because this policeman will be the one to tell his brother and tell them that this is where you hide. This is where to get you. It's very simple. They are displaying it here in camera. So this is why you hear they will tell you our people, they have lost their life, they have been fighting this. No, they are not fighting. Because the person that you said you want to go and fight is the person that you and him is sitting together. Then he's not telling the other one, look at where and look at the cloth, look at your light, look at your position. Before you know, they will catch all of you. They will not say, no. If really they want to fight insecurity, they should pack these people. Each state is supposed to fight its insecurity. Each state. Not to carry a person from the south and say, go and fight from the north. Then you are carrying the one in the north to say, come to the south. And the one in the south now, the northern will be oppressing the southern. Then the southern will be afraid. I tell you, don't talk to government. But in the north, they will be killing the southern. The same country. And that is the north will not have right to talk to government. But the south will not have right to talk to government. So until the certain people wise up, wake up from their because some they say I should not be using such language, but I will not still hesitate because it's stupidity. They should wake up from their sleep or their slumber. From that, their ignorance, which they talk, they are wise because they can talk another language known as English. No, China doesn't talk English. Japan doesn't talk English. Russia doesn't talk English. Italy doesn't talk English. Germany doesn't talk English. But they are very wise. They grow up in life. They do technology. But they doesn't talk English. So it's not English that you would call education. It's not educated because can't talk English. It's nothing. Far. It's far from the truth. Brought up a child with sense. Tell him that if you add 1 to 1, it will become this. That's it. Not if they did not go to cannot talk English. If he can read Quran, that brain used to read Quran. You tell him how to add wire to wire that will produce electricity. Tell him that brain. It is not by English. It is by what you put in them. Japan doesn't use English, but they are teaching their people. Russia doesn't, Taiwan, they doesn't use English. They are teaching their people how to grow up. So we should change from this mentality of if he doesn't go to school because he cannot talk English, that make Nigeria to go back. The people that talk English, are they moving forward? Is it not still they will go there to go and stay with English language? Those in favor say, those against say, nee, they will carry million. Person will take 14 million and tell you it's not enough. Why the teacher, he will still use your money after 14 million. He will still use the money. We allocate it for his vehicle. We allocate it for market. We allocate for his shirt. We allocate for everything. We allocate for fuel. Where my teacher, mother, or auntie or uncle that teach, we receive 100,000. And that 100,000 is what we used to buy food. We used to enter vehicle. We used to pay house rent. We used to do everything in his life. Until we change, until we wake up from our mentality, which that draws us about. It is not only the north that is dragging the country back. This our English mentality is dragging the country back also. Let us change from English mentality and begin to think of how can we change everything? How can we make a law that will affect whether it is from the north, it is from the south. Those quota system will never be there anymore. Take quota system away from it and make a normal law. If this person is guilty, if A is guilty, B is guilty. If C is guilty, D is guilty. That's it. It's not an English mentality. It's not a language. So that is for that. Then I will still agree that the northern people, they have occupied positions, which as that guy said, but the same position they occupy is what drag the country backward. Because before Babangida time, we have an APC. Nigeria never borrow money. Even in the north, they were what they call tester me. In the south, we have different. But Babangida came on board. Everything destroyed. We don't no longer have those things. Even Buhari that built refinery, he came again. What did he do? He began to eat money. You send money on refinery you built. People told you pay million, and that thing did not work. You did not arrest all those people and put all of them in jail. If you give painter to paint your room, house for you, he did not paint it. Will you let him go free? Are you not going to arrest that painter? That thing we change and say enough is enough. When things is bad, we say it's bad. When it's good, we say it's good. So, because those people now, this our brother now, is it not English they are using to say anything that Tinubu talk? They will just assign it. They borrow money, use the name of Nigeria to borrow money. What do they call it? Akpabio. Is it not English he is using to cause this disaster? The only thing I'm be happy now is that this state police, they said they sign. And all these journalists to stop asking people if this one supports state police or the other one does not support state police. They should stop asking people. The only solution to crime is local, is from local, according to it, from your state, from your local government, from your village, is where security starts from. So if you people are asking, they support, no, it's good for journalists to be shouting that we want state police, not them asking people, did you support or why did you not support? No, it is their duty to be telling Nigeria, telling government that we want state police. That is how it happens in everywhere in the world. That is for that. So the other arm, this Hausa guest that we are talking, is she not ashamed to see that the governor or whatever representative is sharing broken plate for women as empowerment? That lady, won't her be ashamed to see it? Her husband cannot buy broken plate for her, or her brother cannot buy broken plate, or her father. Is it not a shame to see a government representative sharing common broken plate as empowerment? They should be ashamed. The only thing I will fight with them. Shoemaker is their job. Whatever job person do in life, that is where he aim his money, but not for disaster, not bad. Thank you, Mr. Njawash.
So the shoemaker is their job.
Mr. Odua, thank you so much for your submission. Anyway, let's move on to others. We have lots of people here that still need to say something. I need to get to everyone. Okay, give us a mandate. Are you there? You're still not there. Okay, you're going to join the final submission.
No, I'm here.
Mr.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, but you are not available now, but you are
Let
there.
Mr. Chris go. I'll come after him. Let him go. I'll come after him.
It was a mandate.
Okay.
It was a
Yes, sir.
mandate.
Yes,
Before
sir.
you go, Black Panther say you don't get one headphone now. Say now super
Oga,
headphone.
Gbagbe
Make
yẹn
you go
jare
get
leave
them
Black
too.
Panther. Wait, don't.
One man,
He dey cook. He dey cook indomie for Mr.
we know the year you give us a mandate. Go and buy the headphone. We
You
know
will
the
not.
year
You
you.
will not. You will not hear me.
Now
Don't
from
worry.
the
You will not
Space
hear me.
Center
You will
in
not hear me.
Florida.
You will
Now
not.
they get them from.
You will not hear me. Don't worry. He dey cook indomie for you. The chopper is easy. Say you don't hear me. Don't worry.
So
You don't go
Jonathan,
hear
no
me.
worry, we go remind them very, especially
Don't worry.
Black Panther. We'll remind them. Chris, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Good evening, sir. I don't know, say they ask for a link for comment section. I don't see a na. You know, because same of CCM for spend 78 years for that comment section. I don't know what you go do for that side.
Now so they do
Good
your own
evening,
now.
Mr. Chris.
We
Talk
go
to
down
us.
show our hands there. We go down wave our hand. You don't go see us.
Yeah.
You go do it for backstage. You go tell us
No,
you go stay there forever.
I beg mute yourself, my friend. Thank you,
my
God. Chris.
connection
Talk to us. Even
come
net
out
your network not even good
kick me
though.
out. Now we come.
It be like say you need to go buy that Black Panther headphone. Or your own network not good though.
Did they hear me now?
We are
No.
managing. You need to connect with Black Panther.
I mean, now multiple is still yeah.
We said we go to the market. You don't market for Black Panther. Market and well.
Give us a mandate. My time they go because
In airpiece, no, you don't go ever good now. They go buy no cheap airpiece now.
Black Panther.
All those one buckle away.
It's your marketer. Let me market for
Make
you.
una wait me I talk now. My time.
Now you dey talk or black or Mr. Risty. Go ahead.
Me or Ghana was come.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Black Panther. Yeah, people. Now, good evening. We don't come again. Ghana, so we say I'm today. I go to myself for comment section. And then I begin to beg for link. Thank you, Mommy Diaspora, for heeding to my call. May the good Lord continue to bless you, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you for everything you are doing. We pray that one day, the Nigeria of our dream will come to reality. Let me stand on existing protocol and extend my greetings to everybody for that matter, without going into the details of everybody. And people on the panel with me, our Dream Nation, Abdul Malik, Epao Duwa, Oga Jonathan, Give Us a Mandate, and Black Panther. All of you are highly, highly welcome to this Thursday broadcast of the show. And I do well for me. When I see the problem for this Nigeria, we say we just have to face the truth. We have to face it. The greatest problem we get for Nigeria, now that's national question, national identity. And there's no way we go fit talk about development if we not face that national question and that national identity. The reason I talk this one is say, if you see countries all over the world, they are almost homogeneous. Homogeneous in the sense that you have a group of people, either they are all speaking the same language, not all, as in over the vast majority of them speaking the same language, or the vast majority of them are united by the same religion, or the vast majority of them, it's completely a secular state. You can see those are the countries that are really making advancement, inroads to everything you can think about. But in Africa, the opposite is what directly obtains. Just look across the continent of Africa. Look across. In Ghana, in Malawi, Mozambique, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Burkina Faso, everywhere, you have multiplicity of languages and religion. That is why this idea of lack of trust permeates every of this society. And that is why governance is no longer about who is the best man for the job. Governance become a thing of rotation. It has to be my time. It has to be your time. It has to be a Christian. It has to be a Muslim. And it also gravitates to national discourse. Any time where any issue come up for discussion, first of all, we forget about the message. We look at who is passing the message. We look at his religion. and we look at the people he's talking to. Immediately we don't categorize that one, then everybody will take position, everybody will take side. It's only a very few people that will discuss with relation to the national question, with relation to speaking for the country in general. So that's basically why we are where we are today. Because if you look at the countries that have broken up. I've given this example copiously so many times. Look at all the countries. They don't fit stay together. They couldn't do it. They went along the different fault lines. And today, those countries, they are existing as independent and prosperous nation on their own rights. Now, only Nigeria, you see this thing, not until we face reality, now it will be reality. We are not going anywhere. And that's the very, very, very thing that is holding the average black man together. We are so sentimentally inclined. We are so tribally inclined. See France. Everybody knows, say France, now French and they speak. The country way near France, Belgium. Which language Belgium they speak?
Ivory Coast scored.
Which language Belgium they speak? Which language? Belgium they speak French. Now Belgium still they speak. Although say some part of Belgium they speak Flemings or whatever they call them. But you don't go see people for Belgium. They go say French people for Belgium. They will say French people for France. Now they are brothers and sisters. They face reality. People for Belgium, they don't go to sabotage, or people for France, they don't go to encourage people where they speak French for Belgium to take sabotage their own country, like we they do for Nigeria. They go see the places around the north. They will prefer to relate with other people in Niger, in Burkina Faso, and those other places, more than they will want to relate with the people in Nigeria. They see those people first as their brothers and sisters. That one are just Belgium. What about other countries across Europe there? They are speaking, I don't know, Switzerland, they get three major people come together, and all of them, they maintain autonomy. That is why if any person talk now, nobody will remember, say, he come from so and so part. The people from the Italian part, they get their own leader. The people from the German part, people from the French-speaking parts, all of them come together, then they get one person who will be their oga. So in effect, they get something like 6 presidents at the same time. It's the simplest way I can put it. Because the reason I'm laying all this foundation is that if we think we can just look away, if we think we can look away from the issues of tribe and religion, it means we don't want to solve the problem. It means we are scratching the surface. No matter how you look at it, the Sultan of Sokoto told Nnamdi Azikiwe and Awolowo clearly that, look, we are different people. There's no use pretending we are the same. Our food, our culture, our belief system, we are completely different. Even the Alimanjeri system we are talking about, is it not because we are all together in Nigeria? If those people were to be on their own, who cares? It is the system that's working for them. It's a feudal style of governance, where you have power in the hands of a few, they keep the others uneducated, they keep them away from information, then they use religion to control them. You are not supposed to question anything. Somebody was talking about reciting the Quran. That one, is that a form of intelligence? They are just reciting one book and you are pouring out the book again, whereas you cannot even interrogate what is actually there. It's like somebody, you cram a whole physics textbook, you are able to pour out everything on that physics textbook. But you cannot apply the simple principles there to produce things, to produce landmark engineering structure. It is not just memorizing everything in the book that matters. It is how you are able to translate that knowledge to everyday life. Those people cramming or memorizing the Quran, for example, if they actually interrogate what is in that Quran, they will not pander to the whims and caprices of the leaders that are using them if they actually understand what is inside. Of course, they don't understand. That's why people can tell them, go and do this, go and do this, go and attack these people, go and attack these people, vote in this direction. But that's not what Islam is teaching. And we must also learn, no matter the religion we belong to, we must learn to inform our people, open their eyes. It's a system that's no longer working. They call an Islamic system. Tell me any other Islamic state. The Saudi Arabia, where everybody they run, they go for Umrah. Una they say Alimajiri system for there. I'm asking Nigerians, they don't practice that kind of system. Is it in Qatar, in Abu Dhabi, in all these prosperous Islamic nations? Do you see any of those nonsense we are doing in Nigeria, all in the name of Islam? It's not possible. It's never ever possible. And when people say, you know, there's no need to be politically correct about this. When people say the problem of Nigeria, the vast majority of the problem of Nigeria, this is where it's coming from. We don't need to be politically correct about it. If we deny that, but we agree there's quota system, who the quota system they favor? Why did they produce the quota system in the first place? Why? Is it not to carry everybody along? And you forget that this quota system, you want to study engineering, somebody that's not qualified, because of quota system, you push the person into the system, he qualifies as engineer, then they cannot do anything. They qualify as whatever they want to qualify as, and these people are useless. So they get into the civil service, and at the end of the day, you are surprised that the civil service is as rubbish as the way it is. The system we have in Nigeria is not working. Everybody don't need to be a graduate. In the Western world, I don't know how it works in North America, but in Europe, after that, you see that GSS3, the one we call GSS3. Now there be the borderline. Once everybody write that exam at 14, 15 years, once you write that exam, now your score will determine whether you go progress into the line of handwork. You learn plumbing, you learn painting. Not be say you go learn it for street, you go and learn it in school. Or whether you progress into the academic line, you are progressing into the university. So in so doing, you have the best of the best in the area of handwork, the best of the best in the area of academics. That's why we will just pack everybody with our sentiment, our biases, our bigotry, just to carry everybody along. It's not going to work. Never is it going to work. Even the UK, for example, the UK, we or Jonathan give example of. The UK, if you really look at it's not really how it works. In the UK, you see, I know they give preference to people in Scotland, and not the entire UK, nobody then they do that one. If you are a British citizen and you are from Scotland, there are certain things that you enjoy. But within Scotland itself, if it is so simple, how come the Scotland, if as with the World Cup, so Scotland is playing World Cup as a country, England they play as a country, Wales not qualify, Northern Ireland not qualify. How come? Because that's the way it is. They recognize themselves as individual entity. That is what we fail to do. And even that UK, you can see something that unite all of them. If you go the farthest part of Scotland, na English. If you go Wales, na English. If you go Northern Ireland, na English. Anywhere you go all through the whole of the UK, it is English. They have that common identity. Even at that, I'll just round up, there's still restlessness in the land. So my whole discussion today is on the fact that we must have to recognize that these different tribes, different language is a big problem that we must find a solution around instead of just waving them away. Thank you very much.
Okay, Oga Chris, thank you, sir. Thank you for that educative submission. God bless you. I appreciate you all, guys. Press on the like, help us to share, take our voices far. I'm going to have our final submission. Those of you coming in now, guys, see him. And those of you that have not spoken, you are going to join the final submission so that we can round up. And the final submission, because Augustine just came in, and we have how many people on the panel? 1, 2, 3, 4. Augustine, let's say move the counter, so make a counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
That
Okay.
time when
I'll give one.
people never come too.
No, nobody they come again. Don't worry. You know, I give
Because there's so many ways where it keep flying. You.
I keep 1 hour, 1 hour, including people who never talk. This will be managed. So it's not left for the people on the panel who is managing it, maybe Oga Chris, or to give 8 minutes to whoever that wants to, that have never spoken before.
Mr. Nigeria, 1 minute to. There is something Mr. Chris said. Mr. Chris, do you know that the Western world, their secondary school is only 4 years? So it's not as our own. No. It's only 4
That
years.
one
Yeah, that's
now.
yeah, that
It's
is
4 years
exactly
because
the point.
you know.
Yeah.
After 2 years, just like SGSS1, GSS2, 2 years. SS1, SS2, 2 years.
Remain 54 minutes, so remain 54 minutes.
Okay,
for the 1 hour.
Oga, you the chop our time too. You said go.
Yeah,
No, not be, not be me now. I do my link. That chop full of time. 1 hour. That is it. Thank you. God bless you all.